Hello everybody, today we'll start our discussion of guide tone lines. Okay, so first of all, guide tones are really just the third and seventh of a chord. Okay, so it's closely related to shelf voicing. Here in each box, I've written down the shelf voicing of each chord. So D minor 7, I have D, F, C, G7, G, B, F, C major 7, C, E, B. So this one is the bass, and this one, these melodies, the guide tones, okay, 3 and 7. From the last video, we learned that the 7th degree of a chord is actually a tension tone, so I would denote that as T. And the 3rd degree is actually a stable tone, so I would denote that as S. That's our shorthand. Guide tone lines go something like this. So if you write down 3 and 7, 3 and 7, 3 and 7 in this order, you have DF, which is a stable interval, going into DC, which is a tension, which is an unstable interval. And like I said earlier in the last video, tension needs to be resolved. So the 7th of chord here would move to B, and a B is actually the 3rd of G, which is a stable interval. Okay, and between these two notes, it's a half step, which is a really nice movement, really smooth. Okay, B going to F would become a tension again. So G, F, the 7th here is actually a tension, and 7th degree needs to be resolved. It will become a 3rd interval, a 3rd degree here on the in the C major 7 chord. So C, E. So this becomes stable. B becomes a tension again. If I play this, it would become something like this. So F, 3rd, you're going to 7th. This is a tension. It backs resolution. 3rd, 7th, and then C major 7. And then the 7th again. Okay, let me do that one more time. Okay, so you have 3rd, and then 7th, 3rd, 7th, 3rd, 7th. So you see, you're resolving the tension every time, and then you're also building up tension within a chord. So just one more time, okay? Okay, stable, building up tension, resolve the tension, building up tension again. Sorry. Okay, and then resolution, building up again. Just one more time, okay? Stable, tension, stable, build up tension, and CE, stable, resolution of the tension, and build up tension. Okay, cool. So it's kind of like a yin-yang kind of thing. You constantly go between, so you're moving in and out of, you know, a stable interval and a tension interval. And the key takeaway of this video here is the flat 7 or the 7th chord resolves to the 3rd of the next chord. Okay, and it only applies to chords with roots that go up in 4th every time, such as a 2-5-1. And you may say, hey, this is pretty limiting, right? No, because in music, lots of chord progressions are pretty much based on this movement here, this bass movement here. So you can rest assured that this one is pretty useful. This guide tone line concept is pretty useful. So maybe let me just play it one more time, explaining 3rd and 7th relationships one final time. Okay, so this is a difficult topic to understand, so I feel like repeating. Okay, 3rd is a stable interval. You build up tension, the 7th. The 7th of a chord resolves to the 3rd of the next chord. You build up tension again. This becomes the 7th chord. It resolves to the 3rd of the next chord again. Okay, you build up tension again. Build up tension. All right. Cool. So hopefully things make sense here. Okay, I'll work out the minor version in the next video. Okay, so make sure you understand what I've just talked about here.